Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here's Cunningham. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's Cunningham, following the bucket by Boston. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Simons with it, now guarded by Harris. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duren.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming, and Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But they live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. The Pistons rebound. Another shot. Out to Thompson. The three, here's Harris. Pass to Ivy. Now Duren. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. And it's Cunningham missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
On defense, Detroit. To the middle. That's tipped. And here are the Pistons. They trail by 1. Cunningham on the wing. Goes back up. Boston pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Brown. Duren with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Brown with a screen. Here's Simons. And he lays it up and in.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Simons outside. Just 4 to shoot. The putback. And he goes in for the dunk.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Right side, White. Back to Brown. Over Harris. Brown, that's good.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Cunningham looking it over. Good work defensively by White.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Tatum. Still no points. No good there. Off the double clutch. Ivy outside. Harris outside. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Harris. Tries to break his ice. And the play by Cunningham as he finishes it off for 2. 6 points for Cade Cunningham.
He's been aggressive right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
Simons outside. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 5 now.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. Over Simons. Again, the Pistons score.
Dialed in, Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Simons deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. Back to Simons. The three is up. The rebound by Detroit.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Now here's Durham. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Tatum. Again the miss by Cunningham.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
White with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. And White hits from deep. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
Pass to Queta. Oh, misses the dunk. And so it's Detroit with it. And here's Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Cunningham outside. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Simons outside. Lets a three fly. And again, Boston with the triple. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Simons with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser outside. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Cunningham outside. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Cunningham's got 15 points.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
LeVert outside. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's Pritchard. No points yet. Simons outside. Outside White. Again, the miss by Boston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Left side Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. Boston trailing. Outside Pritchard. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Simons, left side. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution for your Pistons. Tobias Harris. Sasser.
Now Sasser. Pass to LeVert. From behind the arc. And that's not going to go. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit.
19. The Celtics. 18.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The Pistons leading. Sasser up top. LeVert outside. Clock at 6. On target from range. LeVert got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
There's Simons with a 3. No rebound by Detroit. There's Sasser. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 4. There's the 3. And it's Simons missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's LeVert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Anthony Simons.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's LeVert. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pistons basketball.
The Pistons lead by 3. Sasser outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. LeVert outside. Launches it. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. And here's Simons. Looking to get back on track. Misses off the left iron.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Sasser. Boston pulls it in.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
The score now all even.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back over to you, Ryan.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Boucher with it. Guarded by Stewart. Outside Pritchard. Tries the spin move. Over LeVert. Pritchard, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Down low. Harris. Hauser grabs the board. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Stewart.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sasser. And again, the Pistons missing.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Boucher. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one drops for him. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Simons. Good work defensively by Robinson.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Sasser. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
Pritchard from outside. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Sasser. Drops in the 3. He has 7.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Robinson on the wing. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating crunch.
Now here's Simons. 6 points for him.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course, that one was just crazy.
And they're on the run. And stolen by Stewart. Sasser with the ball. He's got 7. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Sasser's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Simons outside. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Hauser. Looking to win the run. The rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Simons with a steal. All by himself. Oh, Harris with the block.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Sasser outside. Hauser grabs the board.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
They set the pick. Here's Simons. And the layup falls. Simons has got 8.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
To the paint. And finished off by Stewart.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
There's Simons with a 3. Another miss by Simons.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
LeVert. Oh, good D by Boucher.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
The Pistons lead by 3. Now here's Sasser. 10 points for him. LeVert outside. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Now Simons. Give him 8 points now. Pritchard from outside. Counted from distance. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
LeVert outside. Misses in close. Got it up. Doesn't go for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Detroit on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Brown, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 2-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And here's Tatum. Yet to see a basket. Simons outside. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Duren with a rebound. Ivy outside. Harris outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Simons outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And it's Simons missing. Inside. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Now here's Tatum. He's scoreless. Back to Simons. Pass to Queta. Thompson with a steal. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham attacks for three.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his three-point shot. It's very important for his development.
From deep. Doesn't go that time.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Ivy. Queta pulls it in.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Simons up top. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. Money from the wing. Simons got 10 points in the game.
Boy, Simons' jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Celtics trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Nice move. Simons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
Detroit leading by 5. Pass to Ivy. Driving to the basket. It's deflected. Simons outside. Here's Tatum. Duren with the rebound. Cunningham outside. To the left wing. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Detroit now.
Coming onto the floor.
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
28.
5 to shoot. Ivy. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. And Boston pushing it up now.
And using that speed right there. It's what makes Simons hard to stop in transition.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
White for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Lets it fly. And it's Cunningham missing. Celtics trail by 5. And Stewart over to help. To the middle. Out to Simons. White for 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, White gets it to go.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Cunningham, right side. Fires from the wing. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. White for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Ivy with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Brown can't hit. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Ryan.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Back to Ivy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Outside Tatum to the paint. Curran with a steal. He goes up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Tatum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Next on the 17-footer.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Sasser up top. He's got 10. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple. Sasser's got 13 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Sasser. He's got 13. Down low. Here's Duren. Back to Sasser. Duren, the screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And the dunk by Duren.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Up top, Pritchard. 6 points for him. Duren with a rebound. Detroit leading by 9. Sasser outside. There's the drive. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Here's LeVert. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Chris Boucher. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Cunningham with the ball, picked up by Tatum. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Harris. Clock at 4. The three. Hits the trifecta. Harris got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Until the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Until the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Cunningham outside. Boston with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And so it's
69.
with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Pistons lead by 7. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Harris. Now here's LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
When you look at Harris's career, though, it's the evolution of his jumper, turning a good shot into a great one. It's been pretty impressive to watch.
Here's Pritchard. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 9-point game. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Brown, no good. Fires the 3. And Cunningham with a 3. And it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Pritchard with it. Now LeVert defending. Brown knifing inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Cunningham outside. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Tatum. Some solid defense from Stewart. The Pistons lead by 13. Cunningham on the wing. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So both teams making some changes here. Celtics trail by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Tatum with a screen. There's Simons with a three. Boston again missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound, Celtics. Three-pointer. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit leading by 13. Back to Robinson. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Simons. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Here's Pritchard. There's the drive. Duren with a rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-4 run. Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Thompson. Boston pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
White, good.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Cunningham outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 13. Outside White. Outside Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
Smart play by Tatum, using the fake to get the contact.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Left side, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Tries it from 19. Again, the miss by Boston.
Right at the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Outside White. Some solid defense from Stewart.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Stewart. Now Cunningham. Back to Stewart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Celtics ball. Now returning on the floor to your Pistons.
Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Queta. Back to Tatum. The kick out to White. From the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Cunningham's got 13 in the second half.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pritchard, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Here's Duren. Out to Harris. From downtown. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 8 points here in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
White looking it over. To snap the cold streak. And he takes it up and lays it in. White's got 24.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by White. Back to Cunningham. Ivy, right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Brown. And he drives in. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-4 run. It's Cunningham with a drive. The 3 is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 20. Outside White. Duren with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot here. White can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Anthony Simons. Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information, and the look on his face said it all. Terrible news, a dislocated patella. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Kick out to Brown. Over Harris. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cade Cunningham.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.